You plug a brand new 4K screen and, a trusty 1080p monitor into the exact same video source, expecting this flawless dual screen setup, but instead you just get a pitch black screen.
Oh yeah, the classic AV roadblock. It is so frustrating.
Right. It happens all the time. So for today's deep dive, we are unpacking a highly specific piece of hardware from HDTV Supply that actually targets this exact bottleneck. We're looking at the Avenview SC-HDM2-HD42K-A HDMI up-down scaler.
And what's really fascinating here is the mechanics behind that initial failure. Like, why does the screen go black in the first place?
Yeah, what is actually happening behind the scenes there?
Well, when you split a standard HDMI signal to displays with mismatched resolutions, the source device relies on EDIDE. That's extended display identification data.
Which basically tells the source what kind of video to send.
Exactly. It's like a handshake.
Yeah.
But if it receives conflicting EDIDE requests from a 4K and a 1080p screen simultaneously, it doesn't know how to optimize.
It gets confused.
Right. It panics. It either defaults to the lowest common resolution or the signal just drops entirely.
Wow. So it clearly needs an active mediator, and that is exactly what the Avenview scaler does. It takes a single HDMI 2.0 input and routes it to two simultaneous outputs, but it treats them completely independently.
Yes, which is the crucial part.
Right, because it actually upscales 1080p to 4K 2K at 60 Hz on output B, while actively downscaling the 4K signal to 1080p on output A. I mean, it's basically an AV universal translator.
That's a great way to put it.
But wait, processing two distinct video feeds natively, like that requires a massive amount of data throughput, doesn't it?
Oh, it really does. And here is how it handles all that traffic. Instead of letting the screens confuse the source, the scaler just intercepts the signal entirely.
So it acts as an EDIA proxy.
Exactly. It tells the source exactly what it needs and then handles all the distribution locally. It operates at a 6 gigabit per second data rate, maintaining full 4.4.4 chroma sampling.
Okay, so no color subsampling or compression trickery happening just to save bandwidth.
None at all.
But here's where it gets really interesting, though. It's handling the HDR translation, too. Like, it takes a 10 or 12-bit high dynamic range signal and maps it down to an 8-bit space for the older display.
While keeping the full dynamic range completely intact for the 4K screen.
Which is wild. That requires constant frame-by-frame color space recalculation.
It's a ton of math. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, recalculating luminance and color volume is really only half the battle. You also have the protocol layers to worry about.
Oh, right. Because even if you perfectly translate the video pixels, if the HDCP versions clash,
So the source's DRM will just kill the feed anyway.
the dreaded copy protection roadblock.
Yeah, exactly. But the scaler actually actively steps down HDCP 2.2 from modern sources into HDCP 1.4 for the older displays. It strips away the compatibility errors without degrading the original source.
And at the same time, it's managing the audio routing, right?
Right. It has an integrated DAE to extract two-channel analog audio if you need it. But crucially, it maintains pure digital pass-through for lossless bit streams.
So your Dolby Atmos or DTS HD master audio goes straight to the receiver untouched.
Completely untouched.
Okay, but I have to push back just a little bit here. I'm looking at the price tag, and at $598.67, this seems like total overkill for a home setup.
Well, for a basic living room, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, like if I just want to game on two TVs, aren't there cheaper splitters out there?
There are, but this unit is built for commercial environments. We're talking sports bars, corporate AV hubs, live event rigs. In those scenarios, troubleshooting time is incredibly expensive.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's exactly why this thing includes built-in auto pattern generation.
Right, I saw that in the specs. So if an installer is trying to diagnose a bad cable run, they don't even need to hook up a laptop or a Blu-ray player.
Nope. The scaler itself outputs the test patterns at whatever specific resolution they assign to it.
Wow, so it literally turns the scaler into a standalone diagnostic tool.
It really does. And when you combine that with commercial-grade stability, a 3-year warranty, and free lifetime tech support from HDTV Supply, that price tag really reflects the cost of professional reliability.
Not just consumer convenience.
Exactly.
So what does this all actually mean for you? Well, next time you see a flawless multi-screen array at a sports bar or a big event, you'll know it's not just magic cables.
It's invisible, heavy-lifting bridge devices like this Avenview scaler, doing all that continuous frame-by-frame math and protocol translation just to keep the signal alive.
Exactly.
And, as we look ahead to the inevitable transition from 4K to 8K over the next few years, it really raises an interesting question.
Like what?
Will external hardware scalers like this become a mandatory fixture for everyone managing legacy screens? Or will future display panels just be forced to handle all this complex EDID and scaling natively?
Man, that is definitely something to mull over the next time you plug a cable into a screen and just hold your breath.